All right, good evening, everyone. We are going to do a weekend analysis. Okay, I'm going to talk about what exactly I'm expecting to see in the market this week and what I'm forecasting. So, starting off with the economic calendar, as always, I will be trading every day this week. We do have a medium impact news driver coming out Monday at 10 a.m. So, that is the start of the silver bullet hour, so that should be nice. Tuesday, we have news coming out pre market and as well as 10 a.m. Wednesday, pre market news along with Thursday. And we also have news at 10 a.m. on Thursday. Thursday, if needed be, I will trade that PM session since we have medium impact news coming out at 1:15 in the PM. So if I take a losing trade in the AM session or I don't take any trades at all on Thursday in the AM session, I will be live streaming the PM session as well. And Friday, I will be trading the AM session. We have high impact news drivers at the start of that silver bullet hour. So should be a good week. Heading into the charts now, weekly chart for Nasdaq on the left and weekly chart for dollar index on the right. As you can see, last week we traded down once more into this fair value gap, and you can see we had a bullish week and we had a small little retracement coming off the highs on Friday. Dollar index, we completely repriced this inefficiency, this SIBI fair value gap, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency on the weekly chart. Completely traded to the high of it there. This is also a bearish order block. Okay, last week had a nice sell off, retracement in the later half of that week as well. Daily chart for dollar. Okay, I am neutral in dollar for now, simply because we are currently consolidating at equilibrium. So if you look at this low up to this high, get the midpoint there. Okay, notice how the bodies for the past 2 days, past two trading days, have just been meandering around equilibrium. We do have this fair value gap that I'm monitoring. Now, I do favor lower prices on dollar simply because I want to see higher prices on the Nasdaq, but we'll get into that soon. So I would like to see us get below this fair value gap and treat it as resistance and reach for sell side. We also have a liquidity void down here. So between this candle's high and this candle's low, notice how there is no wick or bodies. Okay, so we have a real liquidity void. There's been no trading taking place here. That is a draw for me. Consecutive up close candles prior to this displacement. That is your bearish order block on the daily time frame. Look at the bodies respecting that there. We break down. So I still favor lower prices on dollar, but for the most part, I'm neutral because we are hanging around equilibrium. So if we go higher, not a big deal. I'll just have to look to see what the Nasdaq is doing. And speaking of the Nasdaq, here we go. Daily chart. All right, we have a few things that I'm looking at here, but I only have this fair value gap outlined here. Okay, we cleared this high, which was Nasdaq's current all-time high. We made a new high, new all-time high on Friday, and then retraced. We left this fair value gap on the daily chart, but we also have a breaker, this up close candle. So we have a low, high, lower, low. Last up close candle in between your two lows here. That is your bullish breaker. On the daily chart, you could draw that forward. Last down close candle prior to this rally up, also taking out sell side beneath this low. This is your bullish order block. Okay, so we have three discount arrays: breaker, bullish order block, fair value gap. Okay, so we are trading at an all-time high, or we're near our all-time highs. I'm not predicting the high. Okay, I don't predict tops in bullish markets. I don't predict the bottom in bearish markets. So unless we take out this low, more specifically, unless we get through mean threshold of this bullish order block, I'll show you that in a minute, I'm still bullish. Okay, I'm not going to say this is the high. Okay, I'm not going to predict that the high is in place. I'm still bullish until Nasdaq shows me otherwise on the daily chart. Bullish order block, mean threshold. So if you take the high of this candle all the way down to the low of the candle, you take that entire range with your fib and get the halfway point, you'll get this level here. If we close on the daily chart, if we close past this price point, okay, mean threshold of this bullish order block, then I am likely to be bearish, and I'm expecting this low to be taken out and this low to be taken out if we close past mean threshold of this bullish order block. Until we do that, if we ever do that, I'm bullish. Okay, simple enough. 4-hour chart for Nasdaq. So for, how do I say this? I don't want to see, okay, preferably the mean threshold of this bullish order block reached on the daily chart, meaning this fair value gap here on the 4-hour chart. I prefer to see this stay open, okay? Because if we were to trade all the way down to this fair value gap, that means we're also reaching the mean threshold of that bullish order block, and we're trading pretty much all the way through this breaker, okay? And we're trading all the way through this fair value gap just to reach that mean threshold. So I prefer to see this fair value gap stay open. These highs here will annotate that on the hourly chart, but yes, we taken out this high with this move here, but they're still too clean in my opinion. Okay, so I'm seeing these as relative equal highs, and I'm seeing that as a draw going into next week. Okay, there's that daily fair value gap. We have an inefficiency here and a fair value gap here. I prefer us to leave this open, okay, on the 4-hour chart. Hourly chart. So as you can see, this move here cleared this high, but still I'm not convinced by that. So I'm still bullish. I want to see us really punch through these relative equals highs here. We have inefficiencies, a little bit of fair value gaps here, fair value gap here, and then again, same for the hourly chart. I prefer to see this stay open, meaning I don't want to see price trade down here because we'll be trading down into the mean threshold of that bullish order block. So in my opinion, if we were to come all the way down here, then we're likely to just take out this low and continue to work our way lower. So that is it for this analysis video. Again, I'm bullish on Nasdaq. Dollar, I'm pretty much just neutral since we are consolidating, okay, at equilibrium. I'll be waiting to see, what we do with our news in the AM and PM session. Okay, we have news, medium or high impact news every day this week, so should be pretty volatile. But that's it. Live streaming in the Discord. If you're not in there, go check it out. Link is in the description. Follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Message me on Instagram or message me in the Discord, either privately or in the chat room. So I will see you guys, subscribers, in the live stream on Monday, 9:25 a.m. New York time. And till I see you then, peace.